What is the pleasure of the Honorable Jingoy Estrada, our Senate President Pro Tem?
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to deliver my omnibus sponsorship speech with regard to the adoption of our resolution that was adopted yesterday.
The gentleman is recognized to make of record this manifestation with respect to PSR numbers 1320, 1336, 1337, 1351, and 1290. You may proceed, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. Since there are five resolutions that was adopted yesterday, apat yung patay, isa lang yung buhay. Unahin ko na po yung buhay. Mr. President, it is with distinct honor and joy that I sponsor Senate Resolution number 1320, commending and congratulating one of the finest actresses in our country, Miss Judy Ann Santos Agoncillo, for winning yet another Best Actress trophy, this time from Fantasporto Film Festival in Portugal, considered as one of the leading and popular film festivals in the world. Hindi niyo po may tatanong, buong pagmamalaki at pagyayabang ng inyong lingkod na si Juday ay minsan kong nakasama sa isang pelikula. Isang malaking karangalan para sa akin na makapareha ang isa sa pinakamahusay at tinitingalang artista sa telebisyon at pinilakang tabing. Noon pa man ay lubos na ang aking paghanga sa kanyang galing at professionalism bilang artista sa set at sa kanyang mabuting pakikisama at kababaang loob bilang isang tao. Kaya naman, hindi nakakapagtaka na lubusang umalagwa ang kanyang karera at ngayon ay kinikilala na siya bilang prime superstar ng henerasyong ito. Her Best Actress to win in Fantasporto, her second International Best Actress trophy, following the recognition from Cairo Film Festival in 2019 for the movie Mindanao, proves her range and versatility as an actress. Can not only make audiences cry buckets for her dramatic portrayals as a true royalty of Pinoy soap opera, or hold her own as a female lead in action sequences, including our very own tandem, but can also send chills and suspense in horror blockbusters. This is another feather in her cap and a wonderful addition to a shelf of awards that characterized her stellar career spanning 4 decades. Ano pa ba ang hindi kayang gawin ng isang Judy Ann Santos? Top-rating TV star, box office queen, renowned chef, best-selling book author, popular content creator, film producer, successful restaurateur, television host, recording actress. Pakaswerte ng asawa nito. I am truly in awe of her long list of accomplishments and achievements. I am one with the Filipino nation in congratulating Judy Ann in her latest success and for bringing our country pride and honor and for putting the spotlight on the remarkable caliber of Filipino artists and creative workers before the international stage. This award signifies the top-notch creativity, ingenuity, and talent of Filipino filmmakers, actors, and crew who can compete alongside the world's best, as this also, on a more serious note, gives hope and confidence to the ailing Philippine cinema. Buhay na buhay ang pag-asa ng pelikulang Pilipino dahil sa angking galing at dedikasyon ng mga bumubuo nito. Muli, ang aking mainit na pagbati at congratulations kay Miss Judy Ann Santos Agoncillo. Mapunta na muna tayo sa mga namatay. Mr. President, my dear colleagues, I rise today with a heavy heart, but also with a sense of profound gratitude to honor not just one, but several Filipino artists whose artistic legacy and lifelong contributions truly enriched contemporary television, cinema, music, and theater. This is the Philippine Senate's solemn tribute to 4 of the most revered pillars of the entertainment industry who devoted their lives to Filipino art. namely Mr. Ricky Devao, Ms. Gloria Romero, Ms. Pilita Corrales, and of course, our national artist, Ms. Nora Honor. Sa nagdaang mga buwan, ginulat tayo ng sunod-sunod na balita na gumulantang sa industriya matapos ang pagpanaw ng mga batikang artista. The nation responded to the news with deep sorrow and collective mourning, and heartfelt tributes poured into these great artists. Their departure marks the end of an era, but for our nation that admired and loved them so much, this is the beginning of remembrance, a time to celebrate their legacy, preserve their work, and ensure that future generations fully understand the brilliance they brought to our culture and identity and sense of pride in being a Filipino. Kay Ricky Davao, Mr. President, I filed proposed Senate Resolution number 1351 honoring and celebrating the life and legacy of Frederick Charles Caballes Davao or Ricky Davao as we fondly know him. Personal na malapit sa akin si Ricky. Lingid sa kalaman ng publiko ay magkumparing buo kami. In an industry where stardom is the norm, Ricky Davao was built different. He clung on to something far deeper, his craft, his integrity, and his artistry. His extensive filmography across all genres, body of work, and professionalism are a testament to how much the local entertainment industry and his supporters fully embraced and admired his talent, not just as a performer, but also as a director. Napanood natin siya, hindi lamang bilang isang ama, asawa, kapatid, at kaibigan, kundi ginampanan niya rin ang hindi pangkaraniwan at komplikadong karakter sa telebisyon, pelikula, at maging sa teatro. He brought pride to the Philippines by winning the Best Actor in a Supporting Role Award at the UK International Filmmaker Film Festival in 2008 for Signos, and another Best Supporting Actor Award from the ASEAN International Film Festival in 2017 for the indie film Dayang Asu. At home, institutions like FAMAS, Gawa Durian, Cinemalaya, and others honored his versatility and dedication. Whether in teleseries or independent films, Ricky Davao was a constant presence, respected by peers, loved by fans, and admired by aspiring artists. Kinikilala natin ang isang taong humubog sa ating kalinangang pangkultura sa tahimik ngunit pambihirang paraan. Isang tao na nagturo sa atin na ang tunay na kadakilaan o kasikatan ay hindi kailangan ipagsigawan. Mas mamamayagpag kung sa mas tahimik ngunit mahusay na paraan. Gloria Romero, allow this representation to also take this opportune time for this chamber to formally present the previously adopted resolution to the family of Gloria Ann Borrego Gallia, known to generations as the beloved Miss Gloria Romero, who was one of the final jewels from the golden age of Philippine cinema. In honor of her memory and legacy, this representation had filed Senate Resolution 1290. With a career spanning over 6 decades, the esteemed Queen of Philippine cinema brought to life unforgettable characters that made us laugh, fall in love, and shed tears. Also known as the First Lady of Philippine cinema, she starred in more than 250 movies and TV shows, and as a testament of her remarkable acting, she received numerous awards and honors throughout her career, including Best Actress or Best Supporting Actress from FAMAS, Luna Awards, Metro Manila Film Festival, Gawa Durian, Star Awards for Movies, and Gawad Tanglaw, among many others. From her early acting years in 1941 as a budding talent for Sampaguita Pictures to her memorable portrayals and product endorsements well into her senior years, she proved her deep connection with the Philippine audience and that true artistry knows no age and has no expiration. Pilita Corrales. Next, Mr. President, is an icon in her own field. Senate Resolution 1336, filed by this representation, honors the grace, elegance, and distinctive style of Miss Maria del Pilar Garrido Corrales. Long before we had Spotify or YouTube, to get familiarized with singers and their craft, we had Pilita Corrales, whose fame extended across multiple continents. She is the one and only Asia's Queen of Songs, an enduring symbol of Filipino artistry, a true icon and a national treasure. Siya lang naman ang kauna-unang Pilipinong mga awit na nanguna sa Australian pop charts noong 1959 dahil sa kanyang locally produced single na Come Closer to Me. At noong 2018, napabilang pa ang kanyang awitin sa Sounds of Australia ng National Film and Sound Archive of Australia dahil sa cultural, historical, and aesthetical significance nito. She brought Filipino music and talent to the global stage at a time when very few had such opportunities. She performed across Asia, Europe, the United States, and the Middle East. In 1972, she etched her name in history as the first Filipino to conquer the international stage at the prestigious Tokyo Music Festival, seizing the Best Performer Award and winning over global icons like Paul Williams and Olivia Newton-John, a moment that declared that the voice of a Filipino could stand shoulder to shoulder with the world's best. She was once hailed as the greatest singer in the Philippines for her vocal prowess, unique style, and versatility, backed by a career spanning more than 6 decades that included 135 albums recorded in Filipino, English, Spanish, and even Cebuano. At talagang wala rin makakalimot sa signature back-breaking bend ni Pelita kapag kumakanta na maraming gumagaya sa entablado, sa telebisyon, at sa social media. While we already bid goodbye to her, she is most remembered as a true friend and a trailblazing icon of Filipino music for her unparalleled contributions as a singer, performer, ambassador, and mentor to our nation's successful singers. And finally, Nora Honor. Finally, we give honor and thanks to one of the country's most beloved and decorated artists, whose fame and acting style reverberated across the country and celebrated by the world. This representation filed Senate Resolution number 1337 to honor her invaluable contribution to our nation's heritage. Ginoong Pangulo, maraming pangalan ang kinikilala ng iba't ibang henerasyon. Mga pangalan na ukit na sa ating kamalayan dahil sa natatanging kontribusyon sa kanilang larangan at sa pagbibigay ng karangalan ng ating bansa sa ating bansa. At isa sa mga pangalan ito ay si Miss Nora Cabaltera Villamayor, ang aming kaibigan na kilala natin lahat bilang Nora Honor, the one and only superstar, our national artist for film and broadcast arts. In retrospect, and for the appreciation of the newer generations, Ate Guy, or Tita Guy, was a singing champion in her hometown in Iriga City, Camarines Sur. The young girl who started selling water on trains to help support her family won in amateur contests sponsored by leading milk brands at that time, Liberty and Dairy Gold. In Manila, the 14-year-old later became the grand champion of Tawag ng Tanghalan, the country's top amateur talent show in 1967. At a time when fair skin, tall stature, and mestiza features were the industry benchmark, Nora Honor defied conventional beauty standards. She was authentic, had impeccable talent, and most importantly, she very well connected with the everyday Filipino. At her time, she passed the vibe check. She was the face of magazine covers, brand endorsements, and TV commercials. She frequented radio programs and TV shows, starred in hundreds of films, including globally recognized and award-winning films, broke records with her recording albums, and actors lined up to serve as her Prince Charming. And Guy and Pip was among the earliest and probably one of the most successful love teams in our country. Ate Guy had multiple Best Actress awards, Lifetime Achievement Awards, and several achievements from local and international award-giving bodies, including an Asian Film Award for Best Actress. Her dedication to her craft and simplicity are forever etched in the hearts and minds of Filipinos. She offered masterclass in her performances, and strongly commanded the movie scenes with her intensity, raw emotional power, and silence. Himala, Thy Womb, Bona, and the biopic The Flor Contemplacion story, among others, are not just mere films. They are milestones which brought honor and pride to our country. Her 1982 Ismael Bernal film, Himala, is the most celebrated and critically acclaimed films in Philippine cinema history, and one of the most important Filipino films ever made, often cited for its cinematic excellence and cultural impact. Ate Guy was also the first Filipino to receive the Bisato de Oro Award for Best Actress at the 69th Venice International Film Festival in 2012 for her poignant portrayal of a midwife in the Brillante Mendoza opus Thy Womb. Nais ko rin pong ibahagi na naging on-screen partner ni Ate Guy ang aking ama sa pelikulang Bakya Muneneng noong 1971 at Erap is My Guy noong 1973. In conclusion, Mr. President, though their voices are now still, their art will continue to resonate for generations to come. Their legacy lives on in the hearts of those that they touched, the countless stories they told, and the dreams they inspired. Their talents were not just admired, they were already woven into the very fabric of our national identity. Mr. President, these resolutions are a token of the Senate's highest esteem. We immortalize their legacy for bringing honor to our nation, for being relevant and deeply respected in the entertainment industry, and for bringing inspiration and happiness to many. In closing, Mr. President, we, the members of this August Chamber, extend our deepest sympathies and condolences to their families. Remember them with deep respect and admiration, and spread into the records of this hall their lasting contributions. Mabuhay ang sining, mabuhay ang alaala ng ating mga alamat. Maraming salamat po, Ginoong Pangulo.